So one thing that I would is, can I ask, you're on PlayStation Pad? Are you on Pad or what's your?
I'm on the level, so I have a Razer
Okay.
Q2, whatever that is.
Do you have any button that is like coded into like grab, for example, which is like two
No,
buttons at
yeah,
the same time?
grab is I always do two buttons.
Okay, great. Oh, you press two buttons at the same time?
Yeah,
Do
but
you have any?
I have another controller that has extra buttons, but I haven't really played around with. Um, yeah, so I hit like punch like this for grab, and then I have
Okay.
this is I have one button for that, one button for that.
Uh, I see. Mm, let me think. So how many buttons are there on the Kitsune?
Well, it's eight. What is it? 12 buttons.
Okay, so you've got the directional ones, which are four,
Yeah.
and then you have the six, which are medium, light, heavy,
Mhm.
10, and then you have, you said one for drive, impact, and one for parry.
Yeah, basically.
So that's 12. Got it. Okay. Let me think of something. Knock me down for a second. I just want to check something. No, 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 not this way. Do like I don't know, the back medium heavy. Yeah, spiral works. No. Do it once more. Okay. One more. Okay. Yeah. I would. You can't code anything because I was gonna say what I'm doing in order to make it easier for me is I have the grab. I'm on gamepad and I
Mhm.
have one of the upper buttons,
Mhm.
one of the triggers locked into my grab, which is, if you can see my inputs on the side, it's coded to be the light medium button. So every time that I'm getting knocked down, I just press grab and I instantly roll back, which is
Mhm.
extremely important. Um,
Like you
you
instantly roll back
after
after you
knockdown,
do a
like,
grab.
hmm?
Are you
After what?
saying? Oh, okay. So if you get knocked down, then you hit a button and you can instantly roll back, right?
Yeah, after
Yeah.
I'm knocked down, I instantly hit grab
Mhm.
so I can roll back instantly. That's important because especially against opponents who have like, exactly like that, against opponents that have throw loops
Mhm.
like Kami does, you don't want to give them the opportunity to do throw loops on you ad infinitum in the middle of the stage,
Yeah.
and that's what happens when you don't roll back. The other thing is also, you in any given situation you gain more distance from your opponent, so you're kind of resetting neutral
Yeah.
as much as you can. The other thing is obviously too much drive impact.
Yeah.
And which spiral arrow are you using on neutral? Medium?
Medium.
Yeah. I think I would try and kill those two habits as much as possible.
Yeah, I try not to
Um,
do it raw. Like, what I'm trying to train myself to do is this deal here, and then if you block that, then I would come in with a light punch. But it's basically I come in with it, yeah, like that.
I mean, yeah, that's you should make that a muscle memory. This combo
Mhm.
should be a muscle memory. One thing that you should try and work into your arsenal as much as you can too is uh, this guy. Come here. And when you wake up, actually, okay. So do the target combo on me, and at the end of you know which target combo I'm talking about?
Yeah,
No, 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 no. The heavy. This guy.
yeah, that one, okay.
So do that on me, And don't finish with spiral arrow. Finish with medium hooligan.
Ooh. Okay.
So I'm gonna show you something, but no, hooligan.
Oh, who?
This guy. All right. So the important thing with this is that you have. This is a setup, right? So you do medium hooligan, and you have two options. One is actually try to wake up rolling backwards, and I'll show you something. No.
I tell you, two buttons as soon as I can.
You're supposed to. Yeah, you are. Okay, so for starters, try and wake up backwards but block.
Okay.
Okay? So let's go to the middle of the screen. No, block. And wake up rolling backwards.
Yeah, wake up on backwards there. I can't.
You should work. Oh, you should try waking up rolling backwards. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't tell if I did it because you're on the other
You
side.
didn't.
So,
You didn't. If I go past you
mhm.
and I come up to the other side, that means that you didn't wake up rolling backwards.
Okay.
If you wake up rolling backwards, I maintain the side that I'm on.
So it's when I land, I'm supposed to hit two buttons, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like do it on me, and do medium hooligan. No, without this. Do medium hooligan after, yeah.
What's wrong?
Okay. So the important thing about this is to know is that this is a mix-up, because what you can do is, first of all, if this hits, first of all, you can finish after the slide with a DP. But if your opponent blocks the slide,
Mhm.
you're +3.
Mm.
When you're +3, that means that you are at the best possible scenario for a strike throw mix-up. You can press grab, you can press light punches, and you can trap your opponent no matter what he presses.
Mhm.
So he has to respect whatever you do on the slide.
Mhm.
But the great thing about it is that instead of doing that, try and roll back one knockdown.
Yeah. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
There you go.
Yeah, I just
All right.
scammed it.
Ham it. It's fine. You can ham it.
Okay.
You don't need to get the timing perfect. You just need to press the buttons. There you go. Nice. So, let me try and do it properly. Okay. No, you didn't wake up backwards.
I didn't.
What am I doing wrong?
You straight up already block and you get nailed by that overhead. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the mix-up there. The reason why it's hard for me to show you is because I'm on modern, and my hooligan is the heavy hooligan. Your medium hooligan is even better,
Mhm.
because what happens there is, regardless of whether your opponent wakes up rolling backwards or he doesn't,
Mhm.
you get the mix-up. The mix-up is this. The mix-up is you either let this be and you slide, and if you slide, you go for a DP, or you can do this. right? But the important thing is the medium hooligan after the target combo is auto timed. What that means is that whether you hit, if you try and hit that overhead at the last minute or you let it slide,
Mm-hmm.
you're hitting your opponent meaty every single time. That means that it is your turn regardless. If he slides, if you slide and he blocks, you're +3, which means you go for a strike throw shimmy mix up. You can do whatever you want there. It's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
If you hit him with the overhead, you can basically loop him at infinitum the way that I was doing before.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So
Yeah.
if you hit with the overhead like this, you just keep going like this all the time. And he keeps getting hit. The only way to stop this and gain your turn back is if you have if you perfect parry it or if you have a DP. Sorry, not a DP, an EX DP. So it's definitely an important loop to learn
Wow.
because if your opponent doesn't know this mix up, you can literally just loop them to death with this.
Okay. Well, then hopefully someone I play on Saturday won't know this.
You will be surprised as to how many people don't know of this. Like what I'm doing
Yeah.
right now, there's literally nothing. If you're pressing buttons, you just keep getting hit by this.
Okay.
What else? So that's an important loop to learn, and that's with medium hooligan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then have you practiced at all your throw loops? Yes. Yeah, you should go for that. There's a few things that you should practice. Okay, I know what you. All right. Let's see. Let me see how we can do this. There's a couple of training drills that you should plug in and you should work on. One is, and that have to do with your defense, because offense is something that you'll learn. Like you'll learn your combos, you'll learn your mix-ups, and eventually you'll get it. But defense is more important, and reactions are very important. So there is a couple of drills that I do, especially before I jump into ranked, to get my reflexes in. To get my reflexes, yeah. So these are the following. Let's see. Is there any way you can spectate me? Let me see. Let's get out of this. Check to see if spectating is an option. It doesn't say. Okay.
Or you know, like set up a training drill.
Yeah, I was gonna set up a training drill. And I was gonna show you what it is that I'm working on.
Maybe if you now go into your options and see if it'll let them set the CPU, set it to can you hit record like training them right now, or go in there and see any of those options?
Let me see. No, not really. It's set for 2 players.
You could stream on Discord and I could watch it that way.
Yeah, but I'm on PlayStation, which is what's making it a little bit difficult. But let me do this. I'm gonna stream on Discord, but I'm just gonna stream through my phone, and I'm gonna show you what the training drills are. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Intercept preparations. Complete. Intercept preparations. Complete.
Street Fighter 6.
Hello.
Hey,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden, I'm getting all this communication error.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I can hear you. It's not you can't do it internet, but on the Street Fighter, it keeps saying communication error. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
Yeah, I see
So
you.
you can see the screen too.
Yeah, it's sideways.
Whoops. Oh, is this better?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna show you some of the training drills that I do. And the way that I do it is that I have them preset to certain characters,
Mm-hmm.
and I switch from character to character just to train and go through each training drill.
Okay.
So the first two drills are with punishing drills. So what I have set up is I have three things set up. One is Ryu literally just moving back and forth,
Mm-hmm.
like he would do in a normal match, like this. Sorry, no jump, but like this. And then the other two is a crouching heavy kick
Mm-hmm.
and DI. So what I do is we go like this, and my point is to punish him.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just practice to finish your combo as much as you can. So this one is the first one, and the whole point of this is obviously in a match they're not gonna use these two options,
Mm-hmm.
but it will help you learn how to react to a few things that happen in a match, like the heavies, and to work your spacing as much as possible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Then
Yeah, I trained for a while to do that drill where you do the crouching kick in the drive rush, and then if they block it, you go into light punch because they could do the invincible DP, but
Yeah.
the light punch will jail it. And I was surprised. I was like, I'm never be able to hit from this, but just after a little while, I got to where I wasn't even nervous, and I'm able to just do it. But I tend to look at their health bar to confirm their hit. It's just easier for me to notice that instead of going by the sounds or by the
Yeah.
better.
Whatever helps.
Yeah.
But so that's the first training drill. So I have Ryu set up to be that.
Mm-hmm.
Then the second training drill uh is more to help you train with that combo that you just mentioned. So with punishing with the crouching medium. So what I do, I have Lily set up to do this,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have her set up to do heavy. I think it's heavy standing punch. So what this looks like is literally her doing this, and my
Mm-hmm.
goal is to punish whenever she hits.
Okay, so you went for the swing and then you touch it with
Yeah,
the light kick or
medium, crouching
medium kick.
medium. And the whole point is to do crouching medium, and then instantly drive us into this content. Because it's not just about punishing the move, it's punishing the move and then making it a muscle memory to punish the with the optimal combo.
Right.
So that would be the second drill. And like if she gets too close, I just punish like that. I just
Mm-hmm.
go for it because the other thing is to kind of work on your spacing a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So even if she doesn't hit and just keeps getting closer and closer, you just learn that there is a certain range in which you just go for your crouching medium because they're just too close, right? So you don't just punish, you just also preemptively try and strike.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that would be the second drill. Then the third drill is actually pretty hard, but it's worth starting. I don't expect um it will definitely not be easy in the beginning, but the third drill is reacting to drive rushes.
Mm-hmm.
So that one I have set up for Jury because she has a really fast drive rush.
Mm-hmm.
But you can set it up for Jury, you can set it up for DJ, you can set it up for Ken, especially Ken is a good one because he's like there's a million Kens around. But what I have set up for Jury is I have three options for her. One is just a neutral jump. The second one is neutral jump into drive rush. And the third one is do I have a third one? Oh, and the third one is jump, do nothing. So the whole point of this is to anti-air the jump,
Mm-hmm.
do nothing if she does nothing, and then punish the drive rush with your medium, standing medium. So it works a little like this.
So if you just jump and then drive rush, jump and then do nothing.
So for starters, I mean, okay, this was a hard combo, but the important thing is to practice your reactions first. You don't need to go to the
Mm-hmm.
full combo,
Right.
but like try and just do this for now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like try and stop her. Yeah.
So you have her doing
And
a
once
jump and then drive rushing into what?
what's that? Sorry.
What are the different throws she's doing? She's doing looks like jump kicks.
She's doing jump in heavy kick.
Okay.
She's doing jump in heavy kick. She's doing drive rush, jump, drive rush into crouching medium kick. Like, let me show you. Let her kick. See? So she's doing drive rush into crouching medium kick, and then she's doing jump into nothing. Because the whole point is to only react to her when she drives us.
Okay. So just a neutral jump.
Yeah, it's literally a neutral jump.
Mm-hmm. Nothing.
And if she jumps in, you anti-air.
Yeah. And then jump. The jump and drive must be because of okay. All right.
And after you react, you are able to react enough times to her drive rush with your medium punch.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can learn the combo after medium punch.
Yeah.
The combo after medium punch is, let me stop her there. And the combo after medium punch is, so if you stop a drive rush, it's always a counter hit, right? So after a counter hit, you're +8.
Mm-hmm.
What that means is that at +8, you can do, after medium punch, you can do medium kick, crouch, sorry, into your full combo, because you literally can do this as a drive rush.
Yeah.
Or if she's closer, if you stop her closer, you can literally go directly to heavy, which is the most damaging combo you've got. So you get close.
So you
Right?
did a medium kick drive rushing. Was that the crouch heavy or?
So you can do, so after medium punch, as you can see, I'm +8, right?
Right.
So
You
after
did the
that, you
medium kick
do,
drive rushing.
yeah, you either do this
Uh-huh.
or you do this. You can do, and you don't even have to drive rush actually on the heavy. You can literally do, you can just go for the so 1, 2. But that is, so the important thing to know is that only works if they're relatively closer. The thing that
Mhm.
always works after medium punch counter hit is the crouching. And the easiest thing you can do is this. So I would work on this one first. And then I would work on this. But the important thing more than anything is to work on this drill and just try and get yourself used to trying to stop the driver.
I feel like people have a sixth sense for like they walk up, they know that I'm going to try, they get right where they think, okay, he's going to throw that medium kick, and right as I'm about to press the medium kick button, they already drove rush in, and they hit me, and I don't block in time, or something like that. There's something where I feel like everything I'm doing is just going to be punished, and it's just experience, but
It really is just experience. It's experience and spacing. Like I feel like from what I saw on the few matches that we played,
Mhm.
it's not exactly that you're getting punished, is that you're not yet familiar with your maximum ranges.
Mhm.
What
Yeah.
that means is that instead of you using your medium on your crouching medium kick here, where
Mhm.
I'm using it, you're getting way closer and using it here.
Mhm. And
That
by then
means
it's
that
too
you give,
slow.
huh?
And by then it's too slow and it goes to a jab or something else, right?
It's
Is
too
that what it is?
slow, or your opponent has already reacted to it because at that point you did not just get into your range and into their range and did something. You're way into their range,
Mhm.
so you're closer to them, and they're reacting, and they're reacting with something that's potentially faster than yours.
Yeah.
Like if I get here, my medium uh, kick might be 8 frames, but here I'm also in the range of their light punch, which is 4 frames.
Four
So they're
frames.
gonna get
Yeah.
whatever I do. So I mean, that's what the first two drills are for.
Mhm.
That's what the Ryu drill and the Lily drill are for, because they teach you how to use your buttons
Mhm.
when you're barely outside their range. Because you want to be able to either whiff punish them or
Mhm.
use yours the moment you enter or they enter your range,
Mhm.
right? You don't want to use, like, I don't want to be in their face when I use my 11 frame heavy kick, right?
Mhm.
But by that time it's too late. I want to use my heavy kick at the maximum distance, which is like huge. Because at this distance, this is Kami's longest button. They have literally no response to my heavy kick.
Yeah.
However, I don't. I mean, the secondary thing to that is afterwards, like you should always be, or you should mostly be using buttons that are cancelable, because if the
Mhm.
opponent gets a whiff that I'm using a lot of these, which is
They'll
not a
dry you,
cancelable
right?
button,
Yeah,
they'll
dry you.
drive impact me to Kingdom Come,
Yeah.
and there's nothing I can do.
Mhm.
You should be using this, because the moment I use this, I can cancel it to my drive rush and stop theirs, etc.
Mhm.
Anyway, um, these. So what was that? So this was my Ryu drill, my Lily drill, my Jury drill. Um, Another good one that is worth using is how to punish DPs. So this one isn't as important, but I'm gonna show it to you anyways. Uh, this one is you try and do an option select in which you train yourself to keep the offensive by blocking both their grab and their DP at the same time. So I've programmed Kami to wake up either with an EXTP or a grab or a delayed throw tech. So, so she's either programmed to do this or she's either programmed to do grab, delayed grab. And what I'm training to do is as soon as I do my combo, which is this, I dash in, so I'm at their face, so I'm still in my strike throw mix up. But instead of pressing anything, I do a delayed throw tech myself. What that what that allows me to do is it allows me to break their grab, but it also allows me to block their DP. Let me try and show
Mhm.
you.
So if there were to be, yeah, okay, yeah. So it's kind of like the reverse. Like it's on their wake up. You're doing the wake to attack.
Yeah, and
Instead
delay
of on
start
your
taking
own.
in their phase,
Yeah.
essentially.
Mhm.
And there is not a lot they can do because if I'm delay throw taking, if they wake up with buttons, I block them. If they wake up with a grab, I
Okay.
break it. And if they wake up with DP, I also block it and I punish them heavily for it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good. It's you're essentially losing your turn when you're in the offensive, but at the same time, it's a super safe option in which if they wake up with something very risky, you can punish them for it.
Mm-hmm.
And the way you program this one is you go to wake up reversals and you do normal throw and EX cannon spike, and you just have them on, and she just does one or the other, and you're able to train that. Oh, another important thing on training mode, depending on what you're trying to do, you should always be either on block all or block after her first hit.
Mm-hmm.
And almost always you want to be at recover. You want to have the dummy recover backwards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been doing that lately, just to practice that
Good.
dash in. Um, trying to practice my OP. Like I was trying to do the moves where you hit him with a medium spiral arrow and you do a dash and then try to do
Mm-hmm.
a medium punch or heavy. But like I'll dash 2 frames late and then I'll hit the medium punch 2 frames late and I end up like just missing. Like I have it set to do like an OD reversal, I think.
OD reversal will go through anything though, unless you
Yeah,
block it. There is nothing you can do to stop it.
I know. I had it. I'm sorry. I have that on a jab. It's the OD reversals on the crowd kick drive. I try to jail that it didn't try to.
Gotcha.
Come on, shoot.
Then the other thing that I have as a training drill is I'm training my throw loops and my options on throw loops. So what I do is I have Ken. I take Ken to the corner, and Ken is then set up to do a few things on wake up: normal throw, forward jump, vertical jump, and light punch. So what this meant, block ball. So I'm training my throw loops. What that means is if he goes over me, I try to crosscut DP it. That's the hardest
Yeah,
thing.
I know.
So you don't have to start there. But on your throw loops, this one is very doable, right? So if they jump to avoid your grab, you should be able to. You have the speed and the ability to just DP them after they do it. So let's see. Let me just
So what are the
do each and
three?
every one.
Those are all the pickup options.
Yeah, these are all the wake up options. So now he's only set to do light punch, and I'm just throw looping him to death, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to get the timing right so that I don't get punched in, so that he doesn't like I don't do it too fast and I get punched, or I don't do it too slow and get punched, right?
Right.
Then the second thing is, for example, I do forward jump and I do this, and then I train my cross cuts.
Mm-hmm.
Like I try and grab him again, he'll jump around, and then I try and do my cross cut DP like this. Um, whoops, no. Uh, okay. So then this is the other one, and the whole point is to go for a grab and immediately input a DP to punish their vertical jump, right?
Okay.
And then obviously the normal throw, which is, it's kind of the same as training against the light punch, because what you want to do is you want to grab them and then you want them to break your throw, because if they break your throw, it means that your throw hits meaty
Mhm.
and your timing is right. So I would start by training like every single option separately,
Mhm.
and then eventually you activate all of them and you just try and do all of them like a few times, like 10 times or something. Um, what else? Oh, yes, this is extremely useful to do. If you are after a grab in the corner, it's really there's a really good option other than just for meaty grabs for throw loops. The next great option is to do drive rush into medium punch. This. If they block this, as you see, you're +3, right? Which again means that you can do whatever you want after they block this. Like, no, sorry. At this point, you're +3, so they can't press a button. You can do whatever you want there. You can grab them. You can light jab them. You can shimmy them. You can do whatever you want where you're +3. And on hit, basically you can do your heaviest possible combo. Like this is the one I. And if drive rushing is too much, you can literally do this instead. Which is still close to 3,000 damage, is like really good damage in the corner. But learning how to, after grab, learning how to drive rush in the corner is really important. Also, mid screen, it's important to drive rush, but mid screen, what you want to do is you want to drive rush. You want to drive rush heavy punch. So like this. And let me. And on block, you're +1, which is not great, but it's still your turn. So you can, again, you can light punch, you can shimmy. If they're super defensive, you can go for a grab. But essentially, what you do by that, it means that it's still your turn. And the most important thing about Street Fighter 6 is that you essentially want to try and maintain your turn versus theirs as much as possible. I think these are. Am I overwhelming you?
I mean, I'm writing it down, and I think the drills, just to get into muscle memory, is good. So, I understand how the frames work and like what the plus means, and but there's still, there's always going to be lingering questions.
Oh, for sure. I guess. Are there any questions up until now?
Um, I guess like I tried to record when you were talking about that one loop where you can come in and do the hooligan.
The infinite loop?
Yeah, but I don't
Oh,
know
let
if
me
it's
show you.
recorded. But I feel like I need to get that down, at least on
Yeah, I
paper.
mean, you'll get it down, but let me show you basically how the infinite loop works.
Mhm.
Let's go left. So Ken is set up to roll backwards after knockdown and immediately press a button, a light punch. And if I time my hooligan correctly, it's gonna hit Mitty regardless of what he does. So let me show you the slide first. Right? It hit Mitty, so there was nothing he could do. If
Okay,
he
so
pressed
that
the
would be
button,
like me after doing like after a knockdown.
yeah, after this knockdown, medium hooligan into nothing, which is the slide.
Mhm.
And let me show you what happens if he blocks this. So you see, I'm +3, and I'm in his face. I can literally do whatever I want if he blocks this.
Medium slide is +3 block. Mhm.
So then option 2 is, and this is the mix-up because it's a high-low mix-up, right?
Right.
Option 2 is, I did it too late.
Overhead.
So that's the time that you have to get down.
Mhm.
See, the last one I did too early, so I got punished. But essentially, if you get the timing right, you can do this ad infinitum if they keep pressing buttons.
Okay.
If he blocks, I'm -1. My turn ends.
Mhm.
But that's fine. It's not the end of the world.
Okay, so if they block
And
overhead,
obviously,
they'll
the
get
last
up.
thing you can do is if you see them blocking quite a bit, there's always this, right?
If they're blocking high, then you go for the slide, right?
Yeah, exactly. If they block high, you go for their slide. So if that's the mix up there.
Yeah.
The only thing that they can do to stop you is wake
Or you could
up
put a throw in
ODD.
there. Like if you think they're gonna block high, you could put that air throw in there.
Yeah. Let me. I don't think you can.
Oh, really? Won't catch him? Too far away.
Yeah, it's too far away.
Okay.
But I could be wrong because I'm using the heavy hooligan because I'm modern.
Mhm.
But the medium hooligan could potentially include the grab. I'm not sure though.
Okay.
The important thing is to get this down and get this down.
Okay. Have you
And
looked
just
at
remember
Cami?
that.
You were talking
Huh?
about the Cami server, right? The Discord server, and they have
Yeah.
one. It's called like the worst Cami spreadsheet ever, or something like that. Have you seen
Oh,
that?
I don't know about that.
There's one floating around, and it's got one whole section for hooligan mix-ups. That I want to double check that and see if any of this stuff is already in there. Because it's got like
I mean, the infinite loop is definitely there. It's a season 2 thing, and it's one of the great things that they did. I mean,
oh, so this is new. Like that's cool.
yeah, because what they did in season 2, this used to be the worst thing in the world. This target combo. It was just bad because there was nothing you can do after this. But now they made it special cancelable. So you can do spiral arrow, you can do level 3, you can do 1,
Yeah, I've
you
been
can
using
do,
that here and there. I thought that was
and
already.
you
I
can do.
just started doing it. I didn't realize it was new.
Yeah, it's season 2. It wasn't available in season 1. What else? What else? If you're okay. Oh yeah, one other important thing. So if your DPs are sorry, not your DPs. If your dive kicks are not on point yet, you should, as much as you can, just use the EXP.
Okay.
The reason why is because the EXTP is never punchable. It's always safe. It is.
You mean the EX dive?
Huh? The X dive kick, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my X dive kick, depending on where it hits, here I'm +4, which is crazy. Here I'm +1. Even if I go to his head with my XTP, I'm -1 at the best.
Oh wow.
My turn, but I'm not getting punished. If I do like a regular DP on his head, I'm -4.
So you
Like
get
an
extra
OD.
frames out of that EX, right? The OD.
Huh?
You're saying that gives you extra frames when you do OD?
Yes, I'm safer.
Yeah, I think I knew that, but I didn't know it. No, I think I read it, but it just kind of didn't say it.
So until you get your instant dive kicks down, I would just rely on the EXTP.
Cool. Those are nice. Trying to get mine that way.
Yeah, but I'm cheating. I'm modern. All I need to do is jump. It's this one unfortunately is not so. This is just me being modern.
Yeah, I tried using the Tiger input for a while, and I can kind of get that to work, but Chris did a video just do it the normal way, do it kind of quick on Legolas, and I'm actually having a little more success with that. It's hard because I use my right thumb as my jump, and
Right.
which is generally better, I think. But I think, and also I just transitioned to that. I was using my left thumb, so there's still some growing pains there. But
yeah, I honestly don't know about Leverless. I've always been on pad, so I have zero
yeah, I
advice on
started
that.
out like I grew up playing on pad, and then for some reason, like I got this game, and then I couldn't do DPs to save my life on pad. And then my friend had a fight stick. Yeah, let's get that done. And I kind of had to do stuff on fight stick, and I was like, well, you try one of these so I can follow. And so I've been on Legolas since. And there's definitely some things that, like the DP, you can walking forward, you just tap the down button, and you can go forward.
Yeah.
So there's like a whole bunch of shortcuts that you should learn. And it's pretty powerful. So I think DP's definitely more reliable.
That's good. It's perfect. And then lastly, I have another drill for you.
Oh, cool.
I have it on because his Hadouken, his fireball is very fast, but it's how to train to punish fireballs, which is yeah.
Oh, you train against Luke with that?
I train against Luke with that, yeah.
Okay.
But the important thing is to almost learn how to do it on reaction.
Yeah, on reaction is a little hard. Like I've used it in matches, but that's when it was a read. I'm like, I know this dude's gonna throw, like someone that just starts throwing massive fireballs, and you know that they're getting ready to throw another one, so you're right there with it. Like if I had a drill where they were doing a fireball and then doing this and then doing that, I would probably miss it because I don't know, maybe that's what I like about this game. It's like I'll see something, I'm like, there's no way I could ever do that. I'll just be sitting there watching TV and I'll set up a drill and see, and
Yeah.
even a hit confirm that I never thought I could do. So
That's the whole fun. Like everything that the more you train things, like the more they'll become muscle memory, and then you'll start using them in battle, and that's where you want to be.
yeah. This is like getting me out of chess. Like I was playing chess for a while, and I tend to overthink things. And so in this game, you can't overthink. It's training me to be more fast twitch, and that's what I like about it.
Yeah, that's great. It's great for that. So these are all the training drills that I had, basically, and I think like what I typically do is nowadays I usually just go and do like a round of all the drills, like try to get 10 successions in a row on each side on my drill. And after I do that, I jump on the next drill, on the next drill, on the next drill, and then I hop into ranked, and then I'm like warmed up and have the muscle memory and everything. But in the beginning, what I did is I was just training on it for like a while until it became muscle memory.
Oh yeah.
But these are what I typically use, and then I just play matches. I just play as much as I can. I watch things. I watch like Chris's training videos and etc. And like a lot of the just
Yeah. I was gonna grab something real quick to drink. Okay. Yep. Definitely. Hey. Yeah. Um, let's see, something about this. I think I need to absorb a little bit. I'll look at what what I have, and then maybe try to process it, and then. Mhm. Yeah, I can't wait to try that Hoover mix-up thing because that was exactly. So I don't know if you have any contact with Grass-Fed Gamer. He's on Chris's thing. Yeah, he's cool. He was helping me a little bit, and then when he played Myanji or something. Yeah, and he was saying, yeah, he was telling me that I should learn that, and so then basically that's exactly what happened. Um, I ended up learning it from you, so I actually hit up Myanji too. Yeah. Yeah, he was like, I have to guess. He's like, I just have to guess over and over again, and I keep getting wrong. Mhm. 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 Nice. Yeah, yeah. I catch myself doing raw. Every once in a while, I have success where I'm like just outside of heavy kick range, like, and I watch him twitch a little bit, and I'll hit him with a yeah, like at a good range, I can sometimes get that spiral arrow in, and then from there, mm, yeah, mm, mm, mm. Why is that? It has different frames when you from far away. Oh, so that also, I thought that only applied to the dive kits. Like, ah, mm, mm, mm. Yeah, like that's why I try to like just confirm before I go into the spiral arrow, and it's kind of hard to do like on the medium kick. I should be doing the drive rush, but sometimes I get desperate and I go back because I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. I was always hitting people with the medium kick and the spiral arrow, and like it killed an iron. I was like, oh man, I'm doing so many matches just that doing that. Yeah, yeah. Once they block the medium kick, then I'm just. Mhm. I don't know. I'm on Ethernet. I don't know. Seems like problem with my the problem with her doing that. I don't have my controller plugged directly. I have to plug in the plug, so I don't know if that's probably fine. Imagine it. Hmm. This happened during the tournament too. Ah.
I heard you now. What was the question?
Well, my other headset died, so it's like,
Oh,
dude, I definitely need reacting to it. It's 100% needed because
yeah.
my reaction to everything is like whenever I see something coming, I just block, and it's not always the right thing to do. What I mean is,
No, it definitely isn't. Sometimes blocking just gives the opponent the option to just mix you up. Nice. You should also work a little bit on your punishes. Like there, you could have just done what I did my EX spiral arrow, and you blocked it. You could literally just punish me however way you wanted, but you missed the window. So it's a good thing to practice. Mm. Okay. Nice. That was good.
Does it say replay with the code?
Yeah, it
Oh,
does.
nice. Yeah, so I can just.
Yeah, go to your profile and do look at your custom room matches, and then you should save those replays.
Yeah, I'm just not getting into where I'm doing the very take over so you can see, hey, look, I didn't
Yeah. Yep.
good stuff. See what it was.
It's definitely an extremely useful tool. Anti-air?
Yeah, when the hooligan came at me, I don't know why.
Oh, I see.
Should've just hit me.
Yeah. I really don't. I need to. It's one of my worst attributes, actually. I'm just that. Yeah.
Like you're at distances where I don't think you can really hit me, and so I'm with it, I'm kind of relaxing and then just barely click my toe to the thing.
Yeah. And it's again, it's really important to not get up standing and kind of make it a muscle memory to wake up rolling backwards. Really, really
Yeah,
important.
yeah,
Nice, nice punish.
Rock out here.
Hmm.
Rock out here. West
Now, honestly, with just a little practice on the things that we talked about today, you'll be out of bronze in a session. Also, don't be afraid to EXDP out of the corner from time to time. Like, I know it's death if somebody blocks you, but like right now when I'm just steamrolling my offense and I'm not really thinking about it, an EXDP will get you out of the corner. Throw them in there from time to time. The EX version, yeah. Nice, like that, exactly like that.
Did you ever use drive reversals?
I very rarely do, and honestly, there are times where I need to use them. I'm probably the worst person to ask about driver reversals because, like I said, I don't really use them,
I think they're
and
really
so
negative if they just block.
they're -6. Sorry, -6. You can punish. You can punish with your medium punch. Nice. Ah,
Who's next?
nice. You're what?
I'm trying to cancel the driver from that meeting trip, and it's not coming out.
Might be. It came out, and since it was blocked, you should have gone for like light punch into something. I mean, that there's some really good teams. I don't know how far I can carry. Like we're going against Strider, so
Yeah, right.
honestly, I don't know who's gonna.
Who's Strider's partner?
Abdul.
Oh God, are you
Who's
serious?
yeah.
Nah. Who should be partners with? Who's the worst player besides me?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like, who's the lowest? Like, I feel like he's so strong. They could at least match him up with somebody who needs some training wheels. You know what I mean?
Sure, but Strider and Abdul are friends. I think that's why
Yeah.
the
No,
pair
it's
the
all.
pairing.
Yeah, it's all just.
Yeah, I mean there are people playing from Japan. It might lag, and the real East Coast. Nice. No. See there, you walked a little bit more than you should have. Oh no, I was too late. Nice.
It's the first time that forward hesitate serves any purpose.
It actually has a purpose, but it's a very difficult one to do. I can show it to you after. What?
It's very niche.
It's not very niche. It's just perfect frame because otherwise
Oh,
it
really?
has literally no use. I'll show it to you after this.
It's some kind of
But
OP
as
or
in,
perfect oak.
no, so you know how you basically frame trap. Um, Let me show you. I'll show you right after. Okay, let me show you. So all right, let's go to training for a quick second. So what I'll do is you're gonna block. I'm gonna do three light jabs,
Mm-hmm.
and after my three light jabs, you'll press a jab. Okay? No, sorry. Come on. Yeah, but do it faster. Right. You're doing it a little bit delayed. Let's go. Let's go over here. So the first, this is a frame trap, right? A space trap. Sorry. After three, your light. After three blocked light jabs, block them. Your light jab will whiff, right? So what I do in that situation is I do an immediate heavy right after, and it catches you and it punishes you. So try and light jab me right after my three, after you block my three. Come here. Nope. Why is it not coming out? Okay. That wasn't a punch counter though. Whoops. There we go. It doesn't matter, but so that's the first space trap, right? The three jabs into a heavy, because that will catch you. So what happens after a certain level is people, instead of blocking your three jabs and pressing a light jab as a response, they'll press a medium button. because the medium button comes out later, and it will stop my heavy in its tracks, right? So the trick there is in with the forward heavy punch is that you do jab 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 into this, and it will dodge their medium punch and hit them. Yeah, exactly. So try and block and do like a medium punch or something. Like that's the only use, literally.
Yeah, like I was wondering. Somebody
And
on,
and oh no, I was gonna say, but the problem with this one is that if instead of like a medium punch, you go for like a medium kick, my forward kick needs to come in literally at the first frame after my punches. Otherwise, you will catch me with your medium kick. Anyway, but that's the only use I've found. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it.
yeah, me too. I get tired of my eyes start going out.
Sounds good.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much. I think we've been on here for like an hour and something, so I really appreciate all the help.
No,
I'll try to
it's been
incorporate as
my
much of it as I can. See how we do something.
It's been my pleasure. And again, like, do the drills. They're definitely gonna help you. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and we'll do great on Saturday. I have no doubt. We'll do fine. All right?
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Absolutely.
All right. Yeah. Thanks again.
My pleasure.
All right.
Take care. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.